What's up, Lead Generation Nation? I'm JMac, and today I'll be showing you how I essentially take a website from ground zero with 0 to under 100 subscribers, and I get them the leads they need and hopefully a few signups. So today I will be working with or using a passion project of mine, buyonline.co.za. It's a local marketplace that I am trying to build up. We haven't launched yet. We've decided to take the brand in a new direction. So before we carry on, if you guys drop me a Facebook message, JMac SEO, I'll leave a link in the description. I will send you, I'm still busy working on this, but I will definitely send you the templates I use in order to help startups, small businesses and freelancers generate more leads and conversions. So here, this is Lead Generation SEO. Everything that needs to be done to your site in a friendly format, checklist. So if you guys follow this checklist, that, as I said, just drop me a message, I'll get this over to you. I can almost guarantee you'll be ranking relatively soon, obviously depending on keyword difficulty, but your leads will definitely go up. We have Google My Business, resources and what. So yeah, check that out. So without further ado, this startup over here, is an online marketplace that hasn't got many leads. So today I'll be showing you how I would go about establishing a contact list and helping build these guys' email lists. So if we go over to phantombuster.com, this open, Facebook as well. I've shown this in the previous tutorial, but we basically want to scrape data from Facebook. So Phantom Buster, we will go to Phantoms. If you guys haven't already signed up, sign up, install the plugin, super simple. All categories, we want to go down to Facebook over here, and we want to select for step 1 we would want to select, where is it now, Facebook group extractor. This is the one we'll use as Phantom. Click there. Here you would connect to Facebook right over here, connect through the plugin and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and connect this. It's now connected to Facebook. I've obviously had to block this out. And then we want to head over to Facebook. And earlier today, I actually joined a group. I joined a group called Wholesalers and Retailers of South Africa. So basically, I targeted this group because they are a whole bunch of wholesalers and retailers. It's our exact target market for this brand, Buy Online. And we obviously want to get more vendors on the site, utilizing the services and start pushing traffic there. So this would be the perfect group to scrape information from. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab the URL over here. We've connected this to Facebook group URL, spreadsheet. Okay, I'm going to chuck this in right here. Boom, column name for which to get Facebook group column. Retailers SA number of members to collect per group up to 10,000. So here you want to just check how many. So they have just under 10,000. That's perfect. Sorry, my dog just came in. What's up, dude? So if you hear any snorting, it's not me. It's my flat-faced dog. Yeah, so we want to chuck this number in there, 9,844. 9,844. Chuck that in there. Just make this the same as that. This is the download file that will be sent through as well. Yeah, just leave that as that. Save and manual, none. No logs here. Okay, here we go. We want to launch this now. Let's hope this works. I know last time I did this, Facebook actually kicked me out. They didn't like. Yeah, it's working. Facebook didn't like this bot connecting to my account. It's working now. So what's happening now is we're busy scraping all the details of everyone in this group who are wholesalers and retailers in South Africa or wherever. Well, this group specifically based in South Africa. And then from there, we would be looking at going to Google Sheets, opening a new sheet. And once this is done, it's going to, I don't know how long it'll take. We're going to export this data into a Google Sheet. And then from the Google Sheet, we're going to activate another bot that's actually going to go out and message all these people. Cool, so that took about 5 minutes. It was a success. We got that. So you want to go over here and download the CSV file. And then we have that downloaded over here. Then you want to head over to your Google Sheets. You want to go File, Open, and upload here. Select your file. We're uploading that now. Okay, so I've obviously had to blur this out now, but the info is here, I promise. So from here, you will see up over here, won't blur up the top here, there is the profile URL and the name. Okay, so from this here, the profile URL, we want to take this whole column here, column A, and we want to delete everything else. Delete. So I've deleted everything else. We don't need timestamps, times, rubbish. So now all I have here essentially, if I could make this bigger so you guys can see, all we have here now is the profile URL. So just to revise here. Okay. So now we want to head back over to our Phantom Buster. Go Phantoms or categories. So what we're trying to do now, as I said earlier, is obviously build our email list, our contact list, our stuff like that. So now what we've done is we've targeted a specific group of people and we've got all their Facebook URLs done, sorted, in a Google Sheet, ready to rock and roll. Now what? You guys ask, Jay. Now what, dude? All right, so we're going to go down here to, so Phantom Buster, scroll down to Facebook, bots. You want to go down, where is it? You want to go to the Facebook profile scraper. Connect this again to Facebook with the plugin, simple, covered that before. The Facebook URL or the spreadsheet. So here's where it gets a little bit tricky, but bear with me here. Cool, so we have our retailers SA with their profile URLs, correct? we want to go ahead and make this, we want to make this a public sheet. Cool, so what you want to do is you want to go to share, you want to make the document public, you want to go settings, viewers and commentators, 100%, share with people in the group, anyone on the internet with this link can view. You want that one, so you just go there, change, there's a drop down here, anyone with the link can view. Cool, you copy this link, go back to our Phantom, and we chuck it in here. Leave all this. Okay, here is where it gets a bit tricky. Here we want to scrape. I normally like scraping their details and contact and basic info. I don't really care about, well, it'll depend on the client or the startup you're working with, what you'd want to go for. I normally just contact info and details. Right, so we got that number of profiles to process per launch. If none, we'll scrape them all. Put this as 0. I'm going to scrape all of them. Results save. Number, value of this one, Y. Number of profiles to process per launch. Okay, that's, well, how many can they do? 9,000. Save. I just chose 9,000 because that's partly what was in the group as well, if I remember correctly. Notifications, none. Keep all this simple. Let's cross our fingers now. It's connected, processing. Let's see. Yeah, it seems to be working. So right now we are scraping all the info from the list we previously scraped within a group. This is perfect for the client we're working with who is wanting to attract retailers and wholesalers specifically based in South Africa. So based on this, we can obviously be able to get their email addresses, their contact info, and that's all we really need to do to start with a marketing campaign with them. We also have their Facebook URLs, which will allow us to instantaneously message them on Facebook with a simple message as simple as saying, hey, I saw you belong to retailers and wholesalers in South Africa. Would you be interested in advertising your products on the buy online platform? Yeah, so this tactic really just builds clients' email lists and prospective leads. And we are back. It took quite a while. I eventually opted not to do 9,000 for purposes of this video because it does take quite a while. Yeah, so let's check it out. I'm obviously going to have to block the details for most of these people. But when you do it in large batches, you do tend to at least get an easy, so out of the 9,000, you'd be looking at an easy 3,000 people that have given Facebook substantial information that we could use to work our magic on to generate leads for clients or ourselves based on the niche. So let's check it out. So as I said, I only did like 30 or 40. So let's download the CVV file. We've got that. So from that, cool. So here it is. As I'm gonna have to block this out because this is people's valuable information. Here, this info is not here's the Facebook profiles we scraped and we gave to the bot to actually find out what's cracking in there. Rubbish. So here we have their full name, first name, last name, city name, which quite valuable depending on purposes for your scraping. But for this client, I'd be particularly looking at websites and their email. Quotes. People put so much stuff on Facebook, social links. So as I said, I only did like 50. But from here, I'm able to actually assimilate with regards to wholesalers and retailers, their websites. So here, Here is a website name. I'm obviously having to block it out. Fashion studio. Something that our client would be very interested in. Here's cell phone numbers and email addresses as well. Just like that. So from this information now, we'd be able to put together a strategy on how to approach these people, who they are exactly, what they're able to provide, and if we would like to target them. Just a basic outline of how we would take one search results scraping and plug it into another platform or into the same platform to get results we actually want. They even tell you how many family members people have. Like, it's crazy. It's people just give information in Facebook and think marketers aren't going to use it. As I said at the beginning of the video, check out my lead generation templates. Drop me a message on Facebook, JMac SEO. Give my page a like, please. If you like this video and found some value in it, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Trying to get things off the ground here. And yeah, let me know in the comments what type of videos you guys would like to know about lead generation. Maybe I can help a few of you guys out. Really something I'd really like to do.